Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Trey, back with another video. And before you say it, if you're even wondering, like, why is it like it's still the same time of day? And you got on a hoodie from your last video. Well, I recorded it back to back, okay? And I don't really need to do no introduction. You already know the vibes. Like, share, subscribe, do all that jazz. Turn on post notifications. Follow me on social media. And I have a podcast now. Link for all that stuff be in the description. I want to make this video like as short as possible, I guess. I was gonna turn it into a story time, but nah, it ain't gonna be a story time. It'll be a story per se, because I'll be describing what happened, but nah, nothing extra. We just gonna get straight to the point. This video is about how I got my ass cheated on a couple weeks ago. Okay, let's just get to it. So, as you may or may not have known, I was in a relationship for the past 6 months. I was out here committed, but she came to my house as she usually does. Now, there were signs before this that I just ignored because, nigga in love or whatever, right? But she came to my house and something was just different. I don't know what it was. Something just felt off. It just felt different. She lay down in my bed. She go to sleep. She tired. She just came off. She just got off work. Cool, whatever. Her phone get to buzzing. Nothing strange. There's so many apps that give you notifications, but also her family or her friends could be just hitting her up, just blowing her up like they usually do. One ring go off. I'm like, it's whatever. Then it buzz again. I'm like, it's whatever. But it's just continually buzzing and buzzing and buzzing and buzzing and buzzing and buzzing, bro. It's going on for like 20 minutes. Like, nigga, I'm like, I told her I wasn't going to go to sleep, but part of me was still sleepy, so I was going to cuddle up, go to sleep, whatever, right? But her phone just kept buzzing and buzzing. As a boyfriend, I'm making sure that it's not like her family or some shit. You get what I'm saying? Making sure it ain't nobody important trying to hit her line. But I open her phone because when you get hella notifications, fucking fly. Anyways, when you get multiple notifications, like iPhone it don't show all of them because iPhone notifications are bullshit anyway. So I go to the iMessages first because I'm like, maybe it's somebody texting her, and open up iMessage, and there it is. Big bold, right? I see this nigga name, somebody that we already had a discussion about before we even got to this point 6 months ago, bruh. So I'm like, don't know why he in your phone, considering you supposed to block him, delete him 6 months ago, right? Better yet, you have a new phone number. That means you gave him your new number, right? Right. That's what I'm saying, gang. Gave the nigga the new number, right? Now I'm heated. I don't care if y'all was talking about what fucking bowl of cereal this nigga should make. He shouldn't be nowhere near your phone, right? Right. That's what I'm saying too, gang. I know the drill. As a nigga, you know the drill, bruh. Shit, as a human, you know the drill. When you open the messages to somebody, bro, when you open messages from somebody that you don't like, or that your partner shouldn't be talking to, shit like that, when you if you go through their phone and you see some shit, once you go down that rabbit hole, you are fucked. Like, that's why I didn't even subject myself to that shit, boy. I already knew what the fuck was going on. I already knew what I was finna see. So I held out on the messages so it would just show like the most recent messages. And I seen she was texting the nigga 6 minutes before she got to my house. Six minutes. That's the last message she said. He was blowing up her phone, right? I didn't hear those notifications going off because she tried to be slick and put it on do not disturb. Like that shit was gonna make it any better. Like you didn't even cheat right. Anyways, this nigga he was blowing her shit up. And I see 4-5 messages from this nigga. Recent. Couple minutes ago type shit. So I'm just like, okay. What the fuck they talking about? Bruh, on my soul, fuck that. On my life, my soul ain't never left my body so fast, bro. When I say my heart sunk, nigga, because it confirmed what I knew it was gonna be in there, bro, that's just some shit you never want to see, right? And reading the messages, and I get the gist of what they talk about. I'm not gonna read all of them bitches because that's just gonna make it worse. I saw what I needed to see. He was talking about how he ate last time they did the whoop, and I'm like, word, that's crazy. And she was entertaining it, going back and forth. This nigga talk about he needs some more of that, and she like, bet. Then the killer, what the icing on the cake, the cherry on top, what fucked me up was, he said, I need that shit ASAP. And she said, you deserve it. Boy, I locked that phone. I didn't even leave out the iMessage. I locked the phone. I put that shit down. I got up out the bed. I took a pee, and it was on, bruh. I ain't no dickhead like that, so I wasn't gonna like just like slap her up out her sleep, pour water. Like I'm not gonna do that extra shit. When you wake up, it's raps though. You get what I'm saying? She just so happened to wake up when I was leaving the room, and I looked over at her, and she could see it in my face, and she's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "You know what's wrong." She's like, "No, tell me what's wrong." I'm like, "You know what's wrong." She picks up her phone, unlocks the phone, looks at the messages, and I see her swipe up out of iMessage. I didn't physically see her do it, but I could see her swipe up out of iMessage. And she's like, "No, what's wrong?"
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
Like, you already know you fucking caught. What's the point of playing dumb? Like, bro, I'm like, you know what's wrong. You know what the hell I saw. I'm like, why that nigga in your phone still? And the waterworks started, bro. She ain't start full on crying yet at this point, but I see her building up to it. I'm just like, you know what? I ain't trying to hear it. I'm like, I would never do that to you. That's some bullshit. Like, I would never do some shit like that to you. What the hell? I was telling whole step 3 days into our relationship, bro. I had no idea. Like, bro, her reasonings was so dumb. Like, at first she's like, because this happened before when I told y'all, how I just mentioned this nigga was an issue. Like, when we first started talking, she's like, the first time it happened is because I didn't think it would last this long.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I'm just like, what the fuck? Who says some shit like that? I was telling these whole step 3 days in, bro. 3 days. When I say 3 days in, 3 days in. On God, I put this on my soul, bro. It was this girl I knew before I met this motherfucker. Was real cool. I had no plans on fucking this girl. I didn't want to be in a relationship with this girl. She was just some cool ass girl, right? And she had texted me 3 days into the relationship, and she's like, "You don't even hit me up no more. It's been a couple weeks, right?" I'm like, "It's because I got a girlfriend now." And she's like, "So what that mean?" I'm like, "It mean I can't talk to you." And she's like, "That's not how that works." I'm like, "Yes, it is." Made her have to get to stepping, right? 3 days in, bruh. You think I'm lying? My best friend was sitting next to me in the car as I told this girl what was going on, bruh. So I wasn't trying to hear that shit. So I'm like, okay, you did it the first time for that reason. What was your second? What you did it for this time? She said she was mad. Mad about what? Mad about some shit that I can't control, bruh. Being insecure about my fucking best friend, a female best friend, bro. I have 2 female best friends. This one in particular, I don't know, bro. Like, she didn't do anything to her at all. Like, no reason. She's like, oh, how she looks. I'm like, what do you mean how she looks? She's talking about her body. I'm like, I've known this girl for 4 years, basically. In August, it'll be 4 years since I've known her. And you want to sit here and tell me that a motherfucker that I've known for 4 years have never had nothing like that with, you telling me that's what you was insecure about? 6 months later, nigga, 6 months later, she said she was mad because she saw a picture of her in my phone. Let's put that picture into context before somebody says, well, what kind of picture was it? Nigga, it was a picture. It was a thirst trap picture that she sent to all her friends and her cousins because she wanted to know, should she post it on Snapchat to get the attention of a nigga that she likes. She didn't directly say it's to get his attention, but I know she's talking to this nigga. I know she liked this nigga. She would never ask me no shit like this unless she's trying to post it for that nigga. Get into the mind of a dude. So of course you're gonna ask your male best friend, like, yo, what's up? Should I drop this on his ass? And if she actually read the messages instead, because I don't know why the fuck she went through my phone before anyway, being nosy. But if she read the messages beforehand, she would see it says, best friend, should I post this? My response, yeah, post it. Emojis hyping up my best friend because it's my best friend. What the hell? Yeah, post it. Emojis. Had she just took her ass up a couple messages and read it, or better yet, just minded her goddamn business, she would have been A-okay. Nah, I lied. She wouldn't have been A-okay. Because I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do, bruh. I did everything I was supposed to do as a boyfriend, and she still go do this dumb shit. And I'm like, you know what? I can't even control that. I can't even control that, right? So for 20 minutes, on God, this door right here behind me, I tried to go out this door to make me a bowl of cereal, and she wouldn't let me because she just kept begging and pleading for me to stay in the room. And I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna get something to eat and be right back. And she just kept crying and blah blah blah, doing all the fucking waterworks and shit like that. Like, I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. And in order to keep my composure and not fucking tear the roof off my goddamn house, I kept it smooth. I kept it player. I ain't turn up. I kept my voice low. I ain't do none of that shit, bro. Side note, I went downstairs to get a bowl of cereal, and there was no goddamn bowls for no cereal, so I just grabbed a pack of cookies. I just felt like I needed to tell y'all that. But get back upstairs, I sit down in this chair that I'm sitting in. I kick my feet up on this bed right behind me, and I said, what you finna do? She said, what you mean? What you finna do? Trey, what do you mean? What do you mean what I'm gonna do? What you finna do? You can't stay here. You gotta go home. Is your aunt picking you up? Is you taking an Uber home? So you're kicking me out? You thought you was finna stay here? Get out. Like, get your stuff, get out. So, as she's sitting there crying, doing the waterworks again, or whatever, her ass look at me and say, but we can work this out. Baby girl, this ain't the gym. It ain't leg day, arm day, chest day, none of that shit. Bitch, ain't shit getting worked out around here. Because you did it twice. Even if you didn't do that shit the first time, I might have been the jackass that believed that you wouldn't do it again. But I already know that you would do it again. Because you did it again. No. Ain't shit getting worked out. She called up her auntie. Bro, look at me when I tell y'all this. Y'all know when I tell y'all to look at me and I zoom in the camera, y'all know I'm for real. Look at me. This hoe told her auntie, I messed up. He saw the messages. I got my ass up and walked out of my room. Cause I promise you, I could have fucking Hulk Hogan leg dropped this motherfucker. The fuck do you mean he saw the messages? What do you're the messages? So your auntie know too? So your aunt know you was out here playing me. The same auntie that was trying to kick it and smile and be cool in my face and talk about when she get her new place, this, that, and he's invited, and XYZ, we should hang out and go out to breakfast. This the motherfucker? I bet that up. I sat right outside my room while she packed her shit up, bro. I couldn't do it no more. I really couldn't. And when she was taking too long, when her aunt was taking too long to come pick her up, I sat my ass in my other chair over here and I just looked at her. Goddamn fly, get out my face. Finally, she got up, bro. I saw some shoes. I picked up the shoes like, nah, you forgetting these. Took that shit right outside with her. And even in the event of all of this shit going on, I still wasn't no dickhead. I know where I live at. You get what I'm saying? So, a girl standing outside by herself looking vulnerable with hella stuff in her hand, that's asking for a robbery. You get what I'm saying? These little crackhead kids over here, or the actual crackheads that are over here, bruh, might see a lick. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to her while she out here. You get what I'm saying? I ain't like that. As soon as I saw her auntie pull up though, took my ass back inside. Now, that should have been the end of the story, but it's not. She left some shit here. She said, she texted me on some subtle angry shit, like she was mad at me. Bitch, you the one who cheated on me. Who the Anyways, she's like, I left this here, thanks. I left that here, thanks. Could you put it in the bag? Thanks. And put it outside for me. Thanks. Could you tell your mom to do XYZ? Thanks. Who she thought she was talking to, bro? Who she thought she was talking to? Like, dead ass. I don't know who she thought she was talking to with a fucking attitude. Like, she was mad. Like, she ain't the one cheated on me. The all fucking audacity. Anyways, that should have been the end of it, right? No. Now I'm skipping over a couple parts. Like, she sent me the bullshit, sad message the day it happened. I was out with the gang. I was out with my homie Ty, my best friend Shard, and I was out with her sister. We went to see the movie Freaky. That movie ass. Side note, don't go see that. But she sent me the bullshit message. I left it on red. Then she sent me that weak ass text message talking about thanks, like all that extra shit. Should have been the end of it, right? No. I decided, I didn't decide shit. I was a fucking simp, heartbroken. I'm still heartbroken, nigga. I still got to get over it. It's only been 2 weeks, bro. Like, I'm out here being sad and shit like that. You feel me? She said she want to work it out. I'm like, I could never do that. And she just kept begging and begging. And I was just leave it alone. And then I'm like, I could be friends with her. She fucked me over relationship-wise, but that's still my dog. You feel what I'm saying? 4L. That's still my dog. I can't do that. So we was friends for like a week, bro. Like a week. And this happened recently. For some reason, Friday come around, we have a good conversation. I think it's cool. I'm like, Saturday come, I don't text her. I don't text nobody on Saturday. I don't text my group chat. I don't text my best friend. I don't do none of that shit. Boy, I barely talk to my mama, and she in my house. You know, going through the trials of being heartbroken and shit like that. Yesterday, she hit my line and was like, "Are you on Yubo?" Yubo is the app I met her on. She's like, Are you active on Yubo?" She's like, "Cause I see you." She's like, I seen you were active on Yubo." She's like, I don't know if you're talking to anybody. If I was, what that gotta do with us being friends? Side note, not to like put her, just have her looking stupid. She looking stupid anyway, but not to just make it just super one sided. She asked because we're supposed to be friends. Like, she still wanted to like kick it or whatever, and my dumb ass agreed. So that's why she asked, I guess. But even still, that don't got nothing to do with you at all. I deleted her. I don't even know how she seen my activity. But anyways, she asked me that shit. I ignored that shit because I'm not gonna answer that. And then later on that day, she texted me and she's like, "Hey, do you want me to stop texting you? Because I feel like I'm bothering you. You've gotten a bit distant lately." Now, I told y'all I had a full conversation with this girl on Friday. Saturday, I didn't talk to nobody. It's Sunday. It's been one day. And yeah, bro, I was through. I was through at that point, bro. I couldn't do it no more. Like, I literally couldn't. I'm like, no. I'm like, I knew this was a mistake before. Well, I felt like it was a mistake before, but I for sure know it's a mistake now. And, yeah, we can't be friends no more, none of that shit, bro. I ended it completely. I unfollowed on everything, you know. I did what I had to do, and she sent this goodbye message telling me how great of a boyfriend I was and all kinds of shit. How she's sorry I didn't deserve that, and I deserved somebody to make her happy. Thank you for giving me confidence and not. I'm the best, and you cheated, nigga. Who the fuck? Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? Do I look like fucking Boo Boo the Fool, nigga? Do I look like... Nigga, I was born during the day, not yesterday. She said at the end, she's like, "I would rather you leave me on open than say okay, if you don't mind." I was for to leave you on open anyway. You don't even gotta say that. I'm not replying to this shit. Then later on that night, like 1:30 a.m., she sent me another message saying, "Hey, I finally told because she never told her mom that we broke up. She's like, I finally told my mom," and I said, I just told her that we decided we would be better as friends. And basically, she asked me if I ever see her mom, can I just tell her that's what happened if I don't mind? Nigga, no! I'm not doing that shit. I'm telling your mama you cheated on me, nigga. What the hell? I got dumbass written on my forehead. I must have that shit on my forehead somewhere. Cause who the fuck even asked that? Man. But I blocked her. It's the end of us all. It's over, bro. It's for sure over. Not even friends. Blocked, deleted off social media, all of that shit, bro. God damn, this video is 25 minutes long. I'm gonna end this video. Like, that's basically what happened. I'm single. I'm back in the streets. I'm back on the prowl. Hide your auntie. All that shit, boy. I'm back out here. I lied. I'm still sad. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm still a sad ass nigga. My homie called me for like 2 hours last night, but We had a good talk. Shout out to that nigga, bro. And yeah, I'm on my sad boy tour, getting out of my feelings and shit like that. I gotta focus on YouTube now, bro. Keep my mind off that shit. YouTube and podcasting, that's all I'm about. Make sure y'all do all that. Go to the description, follow my social media, follow the podcast links and stuff like that, and like the video. You know, do all that stuff. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta attend this virtual graduation for my dog, and I love y'all. Bye.